Evening all, welcome to Kicking Dust. So let's have a look at what's going on. Now, this is a very strange concept. Dust is no longer in beta. I know, how crazy is that? This is now a fully released game, and weirdly enough, I'm not going to show you any of that footage today. So what we're going to do today is show you, again, another shotgun montage, but this one's a pretty good one. You'll see a little counter in the bottom left. Every time I kill someone, little bell will ring and little counter will increase. Just like that. So keep your eye on that counter. Anyway, while that's going on, let's talk about the new game. I mean, to be honest, there's some really good stuff coming to the game. I'm going to look at them probably in the next video. Mostly because there's quite a lot to look at. For example, we have the plasma cannon. We have the flare-lock pistol. Thumbs up. And we have the scrambler rifle. Yeah, not bad. And there's a few more things. But to be honest, there's a lot of other things that you should be more excited about. For example, there is a new play style in the instant battle called Domination. This is actually one capture point. And it's just forcing a lot of very nice battles. See it almost as a bridge between assault and skirmish. Highly thumbs up, recommend it, give it a go. It's such good fun. It's nice as well to see that there's kind of a spreading out of players now as well. So you've got a bit more kind of a mixture of of people and opponents, not just the same groups of people all the time, although it does seem we do seem to be fighting the same people as we go. Obviously Planetary Conquest is in. Now again, this is going to be such a big, huge, sprawling, humongous elephant of a topic that I'll probably do a separate video for it. So let's just put that to the side. PC is looking very good, although I'd probably say already they've fucked up how they're going to do it. And I mix no words. I use the F word quite openly, that it should never have been a spam, ever. It should have been, you can do 10 a day or 5 a day or even 1 a day. Imagine how awesome that would have been to watch all of these corporations start to expand and push out. But anyway, I don't understand the design decision for it. I think our CSM could have pre-warned us, thanks dudes, that was going to be a spam, but there we go. What can you do? This is unfortunately the sad nature of EVE. It's the way it is. Look at all those lovely dings. Oh, isn't that lovely? But I think this is just something to bear in mind. We'll look at PC in a lot more depth, I think, as we go. And it does need kind of its own video to discuss it, so we'll do that another time. So what else is in the game? Well, we have obviously new weaponry, we have new gameplay modes. Obviously everything's now running a bit better. This is pretty evident in this shotgun montage, as in I was able to actually aim the thing. You'll see my aim is pretty good in this video, but again, after a few games after I played this, it kind of all went to crap again. So I don't know if it's me. I don't know. It feels like it works sometimes, then sometimes you just do stuff like that, like it'll just go off at an odd angle, or you just can't hit anything to save your life. But I don't know. Who knows? If you know, then post in the comments. But it's such a minor complaint now. I'd say that they fixed the majority of the issues, and I'm already kind of seeing some interesting reviews come out of Dust, and they're quite generous. They're quite good, and I think rightfully so. The game is deserving, I think, of quite a lot of acclaim. I think it's also trying to do something that's never been done before. If you didn't check it, videogamer.com did a review on Dust, which I actually contributed to. So they foolishly asked me my opinion on things, which is always a dangerous thing to do. And also, if you watch to the end of the movie, a video, I'll link it somewhere, maybe in the comments. And if you look to the end of it, the interviewer asked me very openly, what would I like to see in the game? And obviously that's like asking, that's like Buster Keaton walking into the Hollywood studios and being kind of given a canvas to do whatever he wanted. I just immediately thought, wow, there's so many things that they could really do with this game that would just be unique, extraordinary, amazing, And for me, the biggest one was Titans, fighting over Titans. I think there should be more power for the Dust Merc. And I think that means maybe even, taking and wresting control of ships from EVE pilots, holding them hostage. I think there should be this. I really do. I don't want Dust to just be this kind of game where pretty much we're separate, we're held hostage almost by orbitals, and even if we could fire back, what's the point? I would like to see Dust players really taking it to the Eve Empires now. So all of those annoying Eve pilots who really, shitpost about Dust, let's find them. Let's go and if they've got POS structures, let us infiltrate their POS structures and mess with their planetary interaction. Let us go and take over their ships and fly them into the sun. Let us do these things, and this will be the most awesome game ever. Anyway, I think in terms of the way that the game is shaping up, I think there's very little to moan about anymore. If you're still moaning about Dust, then you're probably just a moaner. Because to be honest, the graphics are great, the guns are good, the suits are interesting, the modules are great, the vehicles are kind of fun. The squad play is great with 6 players. There's always stuff that they can improve, but as it stands right now we're released, now we're up and running. I would say this is a pretty damn good game. I think if you compare it to COD or Battlefield, it's a different game, but I think there's merit here. I think it's rightfully deserving of a position alongside those games. Whether or not the infrastructure could handle 1 million players suddenly looking on, I doubt, because this is linked to Tranquility, and that's used to 6 figures, not 7. So I think that might be fun. But as it stands, I mean, there is honestly very little to moan about. As it goes, as the game goes, I think certainly some of the guns are underpowered. I mean, you're gonna get this. You'll laugh when I say this. I think the shotgun's a little underpowered. I know, funny, eh? But I actually do. I think okay, I'm not really selling this very well, am I? But I honestly do. I'd just ignore that bit where I ran through them all. I think it is slightly underpowered, and considering it's only a shotgun, I mean, it's not like a sniper rifle or something that can really do damage across the battlefield. This is, a very niche weapon for up close getting people, killed. And to be honest, it's this or Nova Knives really. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. But I think certainly as it goes right now, I think there's a very exciting, development cycle coming up now. So we're going to start to see things like jet bikes. Was it the fighters starting to come through as well? So, I think now's a good time to certainly start playing Dust. And I know a lot of people have messaged me saying, where can I buy a cheap PS3? Is it worth buying a PS3 for this? Isn't the PS4 coming out soon? Well, yeah, but I mean, I still use my PS2. I think I even, I mean, that sounds crazy, I know, but the thing is, I don't think the Xbox, oh my god, the Xbox, I don't think the PS3 is going anywhere very soon. I really don't. So, I don't think it's a bad purchase. To be honest, I was looking in shops recently, and I think we were seeing like, PS3s for sale for about £150, which is pretty good. Plus you get a Blu-ray player. Once the PS4 comes out, you don't have to buy that immediately. It's not like your life depends on it. And £150 for a Blu-ray player for your front room once you finish playing with it, that's a good deal for me. Anyway, enough marketing for bloody Sony. They've got enough people who do it. I think it's worth the investment. And again, just a reminder, this is a free game. You're getting a lot of entertainment for free. Even if you're buying the packs and the boosters, then that's your choice. But to be honest, you don't have to. I think my 1.5 million skill point character is just as deadly as my 9.5, 10 million skill point character. So don't be deceived. Obviously, you've got slightly more advantage in certain skills, but the reality is, if you know how to play the game, you're pretty much deadly in militia gear. And if you disagree with that, you're wrong, because it's true. Militia gear there's something about militia gear that when you start running it, you'll start to get lots and lots of kills, and it's probably because it's not costing you anything, so you're a bit bolder with it. But anyway, who cares? I think as the game stands, it's got a great future, and I would highly invite you all to really become big fans and supporters of CCP. A lot of people love to shit post them and shit talk them about Eve. Well, that's Eve. Eve to me feels such a stale game at the moment. I couldn't give a crap about Eve, but this feels fun. This feels energized, and it's good fun. And we should all be enjoying what is quite an interesting, I would say, next year, maybe 2 of Dust. Anyway, there we go. Did you count how many kills that was, just so you can maybe guess it? Well, if you didn't count it, get ready. It was a good match for me. I think it was my highest killing match ever with the shotgun, actually. So there we go, 48 kills, 9 deaths. Now the 9 deaths did sting, but 4 assists as well. Look at that, best streak 17. That was ridiculous. The shotgun is good. It does need a bit of a buff, honest. Believe me, it does. But it's such a great weapon, and Yeah, I mean, this is fun. This. If you ever get bored, just get a shotgun fit, put it on the Dragonfly if you've got it, put it on a scout, a militia if you haven't, and go and have some fun. It's well worth it. There we go, Michael. Lovely, lovely top of the boards. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Next time we're going to rekindle our tactics map as well. So we're going to start looking again at the tactics. And just again, another reminder: please like and favourite to support the series. It really is helping. Thank you so much. Also, check out squadb.com. It's now live. I know, crazy. And we have Twitter and Facebook. If you could be just so kind as to come and like.squadb, just come and like us. I would be eternally grateful, and I'll give you a big hug. I don't know, whatever. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.